It's okay. It's okay.
Nervous can be best explained with probably around 7 letters.
Is that what it is?
Feck it. Feck it. Is that what the
Fact check it.
feck it?
Fact.
Hey, we're live on a Thursday night, which is rare, I gotta say.
That is rare.
It's a rare live Thursday night podcast. What the hell, everything. We're gonna do Friday, but Friday didn't work as well.
Yeah, Fridays are difficult, man.
Well, Fridays are Fridays in the week.
Yeah, that is. Well, there's only one of them.
They line right up at the end of the week, kind of Fridays.
Yeah,
right before the weekend, or some people would even argue it's part of the weekend.
Part of the weekend.
But you still work usually.
5 o'clock, weekend starts.
Oh, isn't it brilliant?
On what day? On
Friday.
Thursdays?
Friday.
Right, we're talking about Friday.
Yeah, no, but this is Thursday.
Yeah,
it feels like the weekend right now. Honestly, I'm so I'm so like back into the bartending like way of life and everything. Where it's, you know how it is, dude. If you work for a bar, you're a bartender, you service worker, whatever. You fucking don't know what day it is. It's like your schedule is just so effed, and you're not. I mean, it's different because when I was doing the morning show, you know, man, I was fucking up at 3 o'clock. I was in bed by 5 at most of the time, 7 o'clock at the latest.
Yeah.
So that's the opposite end of just ridiculous, you know?
Insane.
I mean, whenever that Loverboy song comes on, you know, everybody's working for the weekend. I get so fucking pumped up, man.
Really?
I hear that song.
I usually turn that fucking song off.
It could even be the weekend. And I'm like, yes.
That's,
you know, I'm working for next weekend now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I usually work the weekend for the next weekend.
Oh,
I got to work this weekend
for next
weekend.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
What's the good weekend songs? Like, other than that fucking bullshit song from 38 Special.
Oh, that Britney Spears tune. I like fixing robots.
That one. I've heard that one. I know what you're talking about.
She's like, twist it with a tool, fix it up, make it talk to you.
Is that a real song?
Yeah.
Dude,
every song is a real song.
That wasn't, he was singing. That's a real song.
I made it real.
Yeah.
We all made it real. You felt
the weekend. The weekend reference comes at the very end.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't want to spoil it for you, Smitty.
Yeah.
You got to find it. It's on her Don't Touch Me album.
I'm positive that that's not a real Britney Spears album, and I don't even need to look that shit up.
Well, okay.
Well, yeah, suit yourself.
It's like,
you don't know
where's your Google?
Here in the Smit hole on a Thursday night with Jason Sled Dog Sleder and Josh Thomas. It's been about a month or so since we did the last live one. And we swore up and down we were going to do another one. And God damn it, we followed through.
Here we are. And it's a very important night, correct?
It is.
Yeah.
We promised something that we weren't able to deliver last time, and I feel bad for the fans.
No. Here's the thing. The fans.
The fans.
We're doing my first bong rip ever on the podcast tonight. This is, dude, honestly, you said you got this for me, and it's honestly, it's pink and it's phallic as fuck.
Oh, you bought this for him?
It's like a dick that I have now.
Yeah.
That I get to put on my mouth.
Now it's your
dick.
Hold
on. You bought this for him.
It's your dick. Yeah.
You got this for him?
Yeah.
Oh, Smitty, you are such a lucky man.
I know.
Look at that thing.
It's
I love it.
Completely high grade plastic graphics bong, which
might leak a little bit.
It does leak a little bit, but that's okay.
Which is good because there's a story to why your first bong rip needs to be out of a graphics bong, and that is because, I mean, I started smoking the marijuana about 14 years old.
Lift up your foot.
And man, unbeknownst to most family, but all friends, I probably got my first bong or pipe that was graphics actually down at in Grand Rapids Purple East in high school, and that was like the brand. It was the only real stuff going on. There wasn't all this custom glass and the whole marijuana thing is blown up.
Stuff you can find now.
This is in the early 90s, and graphics. I love clowns anyways. So when I was 19, I got my first tattoo, which is small, but it's a graphics Joker. And I was like, well, shoot, Smitty should have a graphics bong, something that you can drop and not break. And then we'll start graduating up to more serious pieces of equipment.
Honestly, I fucking
we
love
need
it. I'm gonna totally buy another bong at some point here. It's such a Smith hole decoration now.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, where it's got to go somewhere up on the thing here.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to go up there.
You
yeah.
know,
Especially because it looks like a dick.
goddamn right.
Yeah.
And it's not. I'm usually not attracted to dicks.
No.
I'm usually not attracted to phallic things. That's not my favorite thing.
Especially not ones you have to put your mouth on.
Yeah, usually
I mean,
not.
No, I mean, I wouldn't be my first choice, but
Right.
I'm just saying.
This is like a surgically enhanced dick that doesn't have the head on it, so you don't feel so bad.
Yeah, it's hollow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just like
it's always
some
hard.
Flashback to when I was at the neighbor's house and there was like a fucking a blow up dollar or something. It's similar.
It's like a vagina topped dick.
Yeah,
it's pretty much.
It's like a vagina. It's like a dick with a vagina on the end of it.
On the end.
Kinda best of both worlds.
I'm not sure what you just said there.
If you can imagine, this is what the shit we say before the bong hit.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, man.
I mean, this is just normal talk for us. Even when
yeah.
we're deeply involved in business together.
Well, this is a normal Thursday night.
Yeah.
I mean, if you catch us on a Friday, you better watch out.
Yep.
So how you just got back from Boston?
I
Which,
did.
by the way, we're gonna do this bong hit here pretty soon, pretty quick. Like it's what do we just started this damn thing 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, we got to make it.
Give it a
to the
little
end.
bit of time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share it. So keep talking, and I'm gonna share this to a couple different pages and such. That's not my phone. Give me my phone, will you?
I was like, hold on.
Hey, that's not my phone. That's my phone.
Yeah. Anyway, what were we were mentioning something.
We were talking about Boston.
Yeah, how's Boston?
Boston was awesome, man. Boston is probably one of the coolest cities in the United States. I've not been to every city in the United States, so I'm just judging by the cities I have been to. But they do call it the biggest small town in the world because you can be right in the center of downtown Boston, and then 20 minutes in any direction you're out of it and into this teeny tiny little nothing town. So it was awesome. We had so much fun.
Did it seem like most people that lived there are like, I live in Boston?
Oh,
that's
no,
how
no.
it always feels like.
Maybe
I live in
the
Boston
younger,
and
maybe,
you don't.
No, maybe the younger, but there's nothing better than a true Bostonian. They're fucking hilarious. So I was there for work some years back, and it was right before we were literally there the day before the the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And of course the Patriots were in it and Tom Brady, and we went to a bar, and I was with one of my coworkers, and he's actually from Georgia, and it was the year they were playing Atlanta, and some drunk Bostonian comes up and he's like, "Hey, who you rooting for?" And John stupidly said, "Well, I'm a Falcons fan." And that guy, the disgust on that guy's
just be
face,
like, Yankees.
he's like, he looks at John and he's like, if Tom Brady were here right now, over in the corner, I would go over there.
Stupid fucking
Yeah.
R's.
Oh yeah.
He's
like, I would go over there and I would suck his fucking dick. So this is, I mean, straight serious. So John looks at me and goes, "Well, I don't really swing that way." And the guy, again, that couldn't believe that he would suggest that he did swing that way. He goes, "Well, me neither, but it's Tom fucking Brady,
dude,
man.
honestly,
It's Tom fucking Brady."
You think he's probably joking? He's not.
No.
They have 100% would suck Tom Brady's dick.
If Tom Brady said suck my
7
dick,
championships. It's wicked fucking awesome.
wicked fucking awesome. Tom Brady is God.
Mm-hmm.
It's
He wants me
honestly,
to suck his dick, I'll suck his dick.
those guys,
I'll
those
even cup his balls.
fucking New England fans are so spoiled now. Like there was a time in my life where I was like, they're kind of the underdog. Boston teams get shit on all the time. Like Red Sox fans, Patriots were shitty for the longest fucking time.
Patriots were nothing.
Who else is in Boston? The
Red Sox have always
Celtics
been-
won a fuck ton of titles.
Yeah, Celtics have always been good. And
Chicago
Red Sox have,
Bulls are in Boston.
well, they were before they moved to Chicago. There are still some Bulls in Boston, though.
They're like, hey, since we're Chicago Bulls, we might as well not live in Boston.
We should probably go to
Boston. We're at Boston tonight with this dick bong.
You know what I loved about Boston, Josh, was the frickin' history. I saw Sam Adams' grave.
Yeah.
I mean, the history walking on those streets.
No, it's
in the buildings
and all the old buildings that they've never torn down. They just built skyscrapers around them. I mean, they've got the brick streets that are still there. We went and ate at the Union Oyster House, which is the longest continuous running restaurant in the entire United States.
Mhm.
I mean, it's been a restaurant since 1826.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, I was really thrown back by the history. I really love that. And shoot, when I was there, we did a little dinner out in a little harbor tour on one of them dinner boat deals.
Yeah.
So much fun. The breweries, Trillium, you sent me to.
Oh, well, yeah. I went to Trillium.
I saw you at Cheers.
Yeah, which is awesome.
I thought the Cheers bar closed.
The Cheers bar, the replica, but the original Cheers that was, I don't think it was always called Cheers, but it was the inspiration for Cheers. And so now it's called Cheers again. It's right by Boston Garden. Not Boston Garden, the stadium, but the actual Boston Garden. And
Like a park.
The park,
Okay.
yeah.
I've never been there. These are things I've only heard
so
about.
cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Go.
It's this little teeny tiny hole in the wall. You still have to walk down the stairs like you do like in the show Cheers, but once you get in, it doesn't look anything like the bar that was in the show. They did it. They had a replica that was by Daniel Hall, but that's the one that closed.
It's definitely been commercialized.
Oh yeah.
And but it's great. I mean, you walk in those doors, it's just you walk in the doors, that's enough.
Yeah, it was cool.
Right?
It was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did so much. I ate way too much. But
the fish and seafood, just all over New England.
Yep.
It's good, real good.
You were there for how many days?
Oh, we were only there for like 2.5 days.
It was
just a long weekend.
I thought it was longer than that.
I mean 3 days. I can say 3 days, but really it was like 2.5 days. We could actually do something. So, but we went to New Hampshire, visited family, did all that.
Got
fun
to
stuff.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Huh?
Yep.
You drive?
Nope. Took a flight.
Really?
I always Traverse City.
Driving. I always prefer driving.
Traverse City. I don't like flying, but Traverse City has there's a new nonstop flight from Traverse City to Boston. We got 2 round trip tickets for $350 from Traverse City to Boston. Total $350.
How much?
$350 total for 2 tickets.
Fucking A, man. That's worth it.
So if you're out there and you want to go to Boston, those prices are out. I mean, you can do it on American. It was such an easy jump.
You can't smoke weed on a plane.
No.
Man.
Well, you can.
I mean, you shouldn't smoke weed in a car either.
You can do whatever you want. I mean, there are consequences for whatever you do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then you have to deal with that.
Then you got to deal with the FCC or the F8. Wait, it's not the FCC. That's radio bullshit.
No, it's
the FAA.
The PMRC.
Yeah, them too.
Yeah.
And lambskins.
Yeah.
Right. That's the worst part.
Everything just comes back to dicks. Lambskins.
Well, you put a brat in a pork intestine. You make hot dogs with sheep intestine, sheepskin.
Is that real? Is that a real? Say that again, because
sheep intestines are smaller.
You make brats with pork intestines, right? Is that what you said? And then what?
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs
with
sheep's intestine.
Is that real? Because honestly,
old school,
I have to
okay, like how it's done now. Shit, I don't know.
No,
it's probably plastic
mechanically separated meat.
Yeah,
parts.
Some microplastics putting together, hold it all together.
Microplastics, some toothpaste.
I like microplastics.
Yeah,
dude, they're everywhere.
Hey, actually,
if you don't like them, get used to it because you're drinking them right now. I guarantee it.
Frogs.
Yeah.
Yep. It's messes with the endocrine.
I'll tell you what, Jason, you were just a wealth of knowledge. It's nice to have you around, man.
I don't even remember what I forgot, man.
Isn't
that truth?
That's truth.
I forgot what you said most of the time.
I know, it's paradoxical, man.
Yeah.
There will be more of these podcasts.
Yeah,
with Sleder and John. We did talk about that, and that it's a real it's one of those things. Anytime you guys got a fucking Friday and you want to shoot the shit in here doing the podcast, I'm usually go by myself.
Well, quite honestly,
which is fine.
There's been no more fun a group to hang out with than at a brewery and enjoy some beers and get a little loopy and just talk serious, talk goofy, whatever. I mean, we talked goofy about a lot of serious stuff.
Well, you got to go back to when we did the freak show and you had the podcast at Right Brain and Jason was I don't remember. I don't think he remembers what he actually said that night, but it was good
fun.
Crazy.
It was a good fun off the wall fucking and completely vulgar conversation, which is all right. That's what it's for.
Yeah,
we're adults.
Honestly, I don't know if I will ever do. I don't want to say ever. As it stands right now with the equipment that I have, I don't know if I would do that remote podcast thing gives me such stress and anxiety about having to set up and do that shit and a fucking business.
Never say never. You'll do it again.
Maybe
given the right,
days,
given the right
If
circumstance.
you have a good venue too.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the venue.
You know,
if I could do it and I wouldn't have to worry about like equipment.
Mhm.
And I wouldn't have to worry about, like reliability or something like that.
up.
Or I have to worry about my own aptitude for fucking doing this shit. If somebody else did all of it, I'd talk all goddamn day.
Right.
Well, that's why you do it, Smitty. We couldn't do it.
Let's do this
That's
fucking bong.
Are we ready for the bong?
Smitty, now do you need it?
I don't know. You can run it
I
through.
explain to you. So
This is my first bong hit.
So this is what you do,
All right.
right?
Listen to Jason. Listen closely.
So you know how to smoke a bowl.
Yeah.
So you just lay it, right?
Just
And
do
you're
that.
gonna draw, and
Just
you're gonna
that
want to
sound.
fill that chamber with smoke. Get it nice and full.
So you just keep hitting it,
yeah,
right?
And power hit it, right? You want this shit to hit like your anus when you inhale it.
I'm gonna cough so
like
much.
the planet.
Yep. Anus like the planet.
Yeah.
Planet
You
anus.
want Uranus. You want
should
that
probably
right.
you should probably go get that box of Kleenex
Or you
because I'm
can-
gonna have a runny nose and
you-
all kinds of shit.
Or you can actually you want to hit his anus.
You don't hit my anus.
No,
No,
hit
you
my
want
anus.
you want it to hit his anus.
Yeah.
That's how much you want to
I don't want to hit his anus.
actually get back around to my anus.
Yeah.
there's no anus.
You
in
gotta-
this podcast.
I'm just saying that's how hard you need to hit that
Yeah.
bong.
Like there's gonna be an
If it's
anus-
not touching all of our anuses, it's not enough.
Yeah.
Here you go. I found
I
paper
got
towels.
it.
I don't know
And
what
we
I'm
I
doing.
was talking about the Kleenex, but that's okay.
and we mean that in the most metaphorical sense
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
So okay, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
hit this bitch.
And then pull it.
And
How
then
do you know when it's
pull
when it's
that-
time to pull?
Well, you're gonna know.
You just
Once
gotta
all our
feel it.
anuses have been hit.
And you'll know. You're gonna want to burn that fucking weed in there. And
Are you guys gonna hit
hit
too,
it
or is
up.
just
And
me?
the
it's just
marijuana
you.
variety we have tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is called Headbanger. It's a Sativa.
It's a ball.
Sativa
It's gonna be a
hybrid.
headbanger's ball.
It gets you straight in the nugget. I mean, there's no body buzz. It's sativa. It's like cocaine. It's purely.
I've never done
busy
cocaine, so
man.
maybe this will turn me, and I'll just.
That's the next podcast.
I just-
Yeah, that's
I just be
Smitty
up.
does cocaine.
I just be up really late and be way more obnoxious than I've ever been
And
before
we'll
my
have to
whole
do
life.
it as a site unknown. I mean,
Yeah.
uh,
We'll just call it Smitty did something.
But you're not hitting this
Let's
thing, are
guess.
you?
Let's guess
it
what.
is.
Are you hitting this bong?
Oh yeah.
Are you hitting this bong?
I think I'm gonna sit this one out, guys. I got
I mean,
still
it's,
quite a bit to do.
I
tonight.
appreciate responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
There's
all right.
no
Not
peer
that
pressure
I'm
here.
not. I'm not against it. I'm just. I
It's okay,
got to
no
be
judgments.
functional
Yes.
still tonight.
All right. Hitty, here you go.
All right, here we go.
Smitty, make
here it
the
is.
Hitty.
Is
All
there?
right.
Are you? Is this live?
Yeah.
This is live
All
right
right.
now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say there should
My
be some
first
music,
dick hit.
but we can't do music. Jason, sing that song, that Britney Spears song. About the
Well, I
weekend?
was singing about Brittany Nicole.
Oh,
Or no. I believe I can fly. I don't want him to laugh though. Pull hard, baby. Pull hard. You gotta empty that.
I
no,
don't
yeah.
know.
Here, man. Yep. Let me give you a little bit. Here. Might be
I mean, I hit it.
Let's see.
Hold on. Watch. Let's
You
watch.
know what?
Bong's so
Just-
smooth, you'll realize how high you're getting.
Right?
Let's watch what Jason does. Let's see.
here.
Let's see a pro.
Hit it like a pussy, which is ironic. I see.
Yeah, see, you got to get
Which
that.
is ironic that I hit the dick like a pussy. Whoa!
Well, it kind of is a pussy dick.
So you're gonna get a nice flower of smoke.
No,
So
yeah,
hit,
I didn't
Yeah.
flower it
hit that
correctly.
motherfucker.
Yep.
Like it fucked
And
with
then
you.
when you pull it, you got to get that last bit out of there.
Get it all. Get it all. And kind of lean over it. There you go. Nope, you didn't pull that. You're gonna have to try it again.
You're gonna have to try it again. We haven't done it right yet.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
I think I did a really good job.
You did, except you didn't get the see, look.
Look, this is what you left. That's what you left in there.
Well, I don't know. I had a lot in me. I felt like I did a pretty good job.
You did all right. Okay, let's do this.
Was bad. Hold on. Let's take it. Okay, intermission.
Intermission. We're live.
Well, I know, but from you, I'm not going to make you do it again right this second. That's what I'm saying.
No, give me a minute.
You're kinda
Give me a minute,
crying.
Yeah.
I see the tears. Man,
No,
I don't have tears.
No,
Don't
next
don't dramatize this situation.
Next time, don't forget to pull the and then
Oh.
finish it.
'Kay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
This is my first time. I'm a bong dick virgin.
Now you're gonna, but you're learning. That's a good thing. See, look right here. This is that's the important part right there.
Yeah,
Get
I
that
screwed
last.
that up, didn't I?
You just keep hitting it tough. You know what I mean? And it's really smooth. Really smooth.
It was so smooth. That's honestly when I've heard that quote from fucking Trailer Park Boys. I use it as the 420 break intro on my show forever. He's like, "Bong's so smooth, you don't realize how high you're getting." That's what they fucking mean, because I was like, "Oh my god, this is fantastic."
Yeah.
Yep. As a matter of fact.
You might gotta put a little more in there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stuff it tight.
Reload.
Stuff it tight, man. Because
Man.
I really want you to get now. No, we could have gotten you some larger chambered ones, but we got to get the basics learned first.
No,
You know what I
training
mean?
wheels. Training wheels for me.
Yeah.
And it's
I will
good.
say, I think the first time I ever smoked weed was from a bong.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. Never.
Yep.
Never.
I started right off from.
Do you usually hit weed in a grinder for the bowl for the bong, or is
You
it
know,
a?
I do have a grinder.
I mean, I do. I was just curious.
But I
was
never did. You know, I never had fancy tools to refine
Yeah.
my smoking process. You know, so just breaking up the bud a little bit. But back then, we had to literally, like, most of your weight in the weed was seeds. It was such bullshit back then.
Yeah, it's not like we have now.
No,
I will say,
spoiled.
It's pretty fucking superhuman weed that we have. you know?
I got some resin at one time from
Jody Locks.
somebody that might be sitting in this room, and
Oh, that's
I
not
made
me, though.
made
I'm like, wasn't that? You're not talking about me.
made an edible,
Mm.
and actually it was put on top of a cracker or a marshmallow. I can't remember, but as a dumbass, when he put the little dot on top of the marshmallow, I was like, "Come on, give me more."
Rick Simpson oil.
Give me
Full
more.
spectrum.
Yeah, give me more of that. Come on.
That's like
I
hitting
don't-
that bowl with
that's-
him one time with a bunch of people, and I'm like, oh, there's fucking wax in it,
Yeah.
like sabotaged in the
Yeah.
bottom of it.
Here I am thinking that's not near enough. And then he obliged. I didn't know what direction was what direction. I couldn't figure out how to get to the door. I was trying to put my flip-flops on, and I said, fuck it, I can't put my flip-flops on. I just got to go out the door, but I couldn't figure out how to get there. And it was literally like right next to me, but I couldn't figure out what direction was what.
What's the highest
idea.
you've ever been?
That was
Let's
it.
go around. Really?
Oh yeah. That
I'm
was it.
curious about that, about your because I don't know the highest I've ever been. It's been pretty fucking high, but I'll try to think about it.
Weed wise, just weed wise.
Yeah, just weed. Come on, we got to keep it legal.
I think it's gotta been recently when let's see, it was just not too long before I moved home. Edibles started like gaining some popularity out in Colorado, and
This is before they were legal,
my
though.
buddy was making this butter that was just crazy, and he was making these cookies that were like probably equivalent to 120 grams, you know, whatever that is.
I didn't mean to ruin everything. Just
Anyways, 100 whatever 90 kilowatts, and
21 gigawatts.
we had a party, and so we had some of the cookies, but then everything we made also had that butter in it, like just potatoes, whatever it was.
Oh, so everything you were eating.
Yeah. And then we were of course smoking flour and doing some dabs too. Those were
Oh
starting to come in.
jeez.
The
Yeah.
dabs
So-
are a different fucking
so
level
you were-
shit too.
But yeah, I mean, it was just
So what?
like my focus, I couldn't, my right eye and left eye weren't, like, one was farsighted, one was nearsighted. So,
Yeah.
and then it was like pseudo
Just
psychedelic
like,
where I could get some trailer, a little bit of trailer action.
Oh yeah.
It that was
No, that was it. I mean,
I
it's
felt like I
it's
was floating.
Yeah,
man,
you
just-
literally feel like you're tripping. I mean,
I couldn't concentrate on anything.
yeah.
I was just like,
What kind of weed was it? Was it a sativa? Do you know that what it was? Was it probably Indica?
butter. I don't know what the butter was that he
Yeah.
made. I mean, it really.
Because when I get super high on sativa like this, like I'm pretty fucking high right now, but with sativa, it's a different fucking ballgame. I prefer it if I'm working on a podcast or I'm just like prepping or I'm trying to just fucking like figure shit out and get work done. You gotta take a few hits of a good sativa, and I'm just like fucking locked in, dude.
Mhm.
You know?
Yep.
I like to put on cybergenic enhancement parts.
You do tell.
Yes. So you
Are
go.
you grabbing a beer?
Yeah, you want one?
Yeah, please.
Are you grabbing a beer with a capital GRA or just an underscore E?
Are you grabbing a beer?
I'm
Are you grabbing a
beer.
beer? Levi is upstairs sleeping, so we will try to like no orts today.
Okay. You know,
That was my fault, by the way. The last ort.
the whole like nickel-y of this thing, not irony.
Nickel.
This is nickel, like nickel. It's a different metal than iron. So
Yeah.
it's not irony. It's a nickel-y.
Okay.
See
Okay.
the whole nickel-y.
Yeah,
of the
we're not
thing.
talking about currency.
No, not at all.
Yeah, we're talking about metal.
No.
Speaking of metal, your band. Well, I don't want to say your band anymore because the
It's my
Your-
band, bitch.
Crony was the band that you were in.
Uh-huh.
To say you're starting another band with most of the same members, would that be accurate?
That is,
A new
yeah.
project?
It's really, it's the same dudes as Crony
Yeah.
without the frontman,
Yeah.
AJ. So we just, we're just taking this opportunity not as a loss, but as an opportunity to make ourselves actually better. I mean, it's none of us forecasted that or wanted that to happen. Everything was going amazing, but shit happens sometimes, and you just
Yep.
got to stand up and brush off. And
It's called pivoting. You got to
yeah,
pivot.
yeah. So under a new name will allow us to like grow versus stick to what we established in Crony. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you still got you'll
you
still
know,
have a following.
You know what I mean? It's like then you gotta, you're still attached to what that was, and having it's gonna be the same crazy sound.
I was gonna say sticking with the same style of music, right?
Yeah.
Not planning on.
Yeah.
So I got to tell you a story about Crony. I just started dating my soon-to-be wife, and a little over a month now.
Lovely
Next
woman.
month.
Oh man!
I
But
know,
by the way, I'll be DJing that.
Yes.
You'll be
Officiating.
officiating that. You just brought in
Reverend Sled Dog over here.
you just literally brought in the druid,
Oh,
whatever the dudist garb
Judas
or
Priest.
robes
Yeah.
for the priest, and my God, it looks like I feel like it's the ding ding ding
Yeah.
ding 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 ding.
Spaceballs.
It's like yogurt.
Yeah.
Man.
But more badasser.
Yeah.
Way more. Well, yeah, especially with that hair.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, it'll be badass. But so I just started dating her, and I said I needed to go. You guys were doing that show on Long Lake, Silver Lake, wherever your practice is, right there.
Yeah,
where you're a
we had
guitar
a
player.
summer gig out
What is
there.
that? Silver Lake,
Long Lake.
Long Lake.
Mhm.
So we had a summer gig out there, and I'm telling Amanda, I was like, hey, just so you know, I don't know what the crowd's going to be like. There might be a lot of metalheads. There might have changed tattoos, long hair. I mean, these guys are going to be
The scary kind.
it'll
of
be a
people.
little bit of a rough crowd, just
A
trying
rough
to make sure she knew what
Right,
we were
get
walking
ready.
into.
Honestly,
pull up.
honestly, when you
We-
say it like that, I just
Yeah,
like from a
man.
Oh,
movie
man.
standpoint, you expect to turn the corner and just see
Right.
murders
Yeah.
and
Right.
stabbings,
Yeah.
and fucking
Yeah,
dead
yeah,
Well, I
babies on
wanted
the
to make
wall.
sure she wasn't, she knew what she was walking into. We pull up, guys. I couldn't have been more wrong. I think the average age there was 80, and there was literally a guy driving his John Deere tractor with his wife in the trailer.
In a chair.
And he dropped her off in the trailer with his John Deere and then took the chair out and helped her into it because they're all old.
Thanks, Harold.
Oh my God. She laughed her ass off at me. I'm like, I didn't know. I thought this was going to be like Crony. Yeah, Crony. Blah, blah. And it ended up being literally the geriatric ward at the, or some old person home. It was great. The concert was great. It was right on the water, but man,
for them, crony is like a condition. They just got crony. Just walking around all fucked up.
I think I had that once.
But what they got was a rock and roll show during the COVID era. And most of them people were down,
they were loving
tripping acid watching the Dead back in the day.
Yeah, they loved it. They all were there. It was a great experience. It just was not quite what I expected, and I tried to.
I saw that fucking John Deere pull in with the old lady on the lawn chair in the back.
Yeah,
I'm like, that is so badass. But I'm laughing because, I mean, there's that whole
that has to be a first for a crony, right?
Yeah,
because my first experience with crony was at Right Brain when you did the concert at Right Brain, and we found a used tampon. The next morning, that was a much different show and a much different crowd.
Great fundraiser.
Was that at?
There was no used tampons at the.
When was that? Was I working there at that time?
No, that was
I would remember a used tampon.
Oh yeah,
that was a cleanup because we were cleaning there.
Up. We were cleaning up.
Yeah, okay.
Brewery.
Was that the Sponge show?
Sponge.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's how you know it's a real rock concert.
Yeah,
when you find a used
some
someone's
lady
like,
decided to let it go
just
right
change
there.
it right there. I don't have time to go to the bathroom. I'm just going to change it right here.
Yep. Whoop.
Pop it out.
Everyone's
pop it
partying.
in.
No one cared.
No.
Dude, honestly, that was super fun, man. Like, I never thought that I would. It's fucking weird because I was at the radio station at the time. That was one of the things that kind of just blew my mind, like from a fucking standpoint of like, oh wow, the shit I do is pretty cool. Like, I listened to Sponge fucking growing up, dude, and like they were one of the bands that I listened to and fucking jammed out. I bought their CDs and shit. They were local because they were from Detroit,
right?
But like the fact that I was working at the radio station, we gave tickets away. We did a fucking thing there for that show, and just the fact that I was like hanging with Vinny in the fucking break room. That was like the green room. I got Vinny's fucking cell phone number on my phone now. I'm just like, holy fucking shit.
Well, and Russ had the balls to throw a show in a brewery.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I mean. That was a lot of fun. It felt really rebellious and underground, and it was very popular and well attended and
well received. People that were there were like, "This was fucking awesome."
What and acoustics must have been kind of fun, right?
Terrible.
Yeah, but that's
I meant fun, as in like fun and trying to deal with
being
sound bouncing.
Guy?
You know what? Bouncing off all that stainless steel.
You know what
though?
Everybody sounded good except Sponge. Like there was just something about the sound where I was standing and I was like, it was a good thing I pretty much knew all the songs anyway.
Yeah.
Because I was singing along, but I just couldn't hear the vocals. Whatever they were doing was fucky.
Yeah.
But everybody else sounded good.
I'm going to touch on something just a little bit backwarding.
Okay.
For
going backwarding.
For the music question going forward with Billy and Matt, which is 3/4 Crony.
Oh yeah.
We have an EP like there that we're gonna finish with a couple more dudes, and we're back at Runyon's probably by the time he's ready to open. So I mean, like nothing's changed for us remaining. I mean, we are working hard.
So what's the deal? Are you trying to? Are you auditioning people? Or are you
not publicly?
Not publicly.
I mean, we're working with people that we know.
Right.
And going that way, we don't. I don't feel like we need to reach out into the abyss.
You got enough word of mouth. You got enough friends.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it's like there's like you guys know enough fucking people that like and musicians that if I were one of those people, if I played, I'd be like, I would want to be in that fucking band.
Well, that's my point.
Available.
I was trying to figure out if I had a chance.
I mean, fuck, this happened, and now I'm not playing tomorrow at Pond Jam. Saturday. I mean, it's fucking, that sucks. I love playing live. I mean, that's why,
Well, that's why you do it, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's all about that.
I mean, nothing like it. Nothing like the connection. I don't care if you're in front of one person or 1,000, dude. There's just an energy, and it's what you do, right? Your music's your gift to the world, and when it's received and the energy's sort of amplified and then thrown around, I mean, that feels good, and I think anyone that's artistic, I mean,
yeah, anybody who ever performs in any way, I think, gets it.
You feed the energy from what you're putting out, right?
Right. And you do live performance.
You're a thespian.
I am a thespian. I've been called that a couple times.
So
in my life.
if people out there in the crowd are reacting emotionally to what you're doing,
oh yeah,
I mean, that's an energy to like actually be better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what you do it for that, right? You don't want, if you make them laugh or you make them cry, you get the same. Yeah. You get that same thrill.
It's the same with a podcast to an extent. You know what I mean? You do. It's like
a lot to the extent.
Yeah.
This is your art. This is your.
Yeah. I mean, it took a while for me to think of it like that. There was a time where I was like, this podcast shit is just me talking. Like, it's not. But dude, at this point, there's enough fucking thought and there's enough thought and effort put into it, like just ideas that, of course, what I'm doing is art,
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, you do this for entertainment, right? I mean, that's the whole point. Whether you're entertaining yourself or you're entertaining other people,
it's
entertainment.
But you got to entertain number one first. Like, you don't make music that you don't like,
right?
I don't fucking do these podcasts. I do these podcasts because I fucking just love talking shit about things that I like.
Yeah. Like the Packers.
Plus,
love the
Fuck
Packers.
off.
He loves the Green Bay Packers.
I did hear that.
I saw his
Aaron Rodgers. He actually has a cardboard cutout of Aaron Rodgers right outside the door here, and it's got like a kissy face on the side.
He's got a hoochie coochie towel that's a Green Bay Packer.
Yeah, yeah. This is true. This is all true, people.
It's all the truth.
Welcome to the hidden world of Smitty when you actually get into his house.
None of that. None of that's true. None of that. None of that's true.
I will draw it in the air right now.
None of that's true. Honestly, fucking.
Sorry. No.
Here's the thing about Aaron Rodgers. I was rooting so much for him to never come back to the Packers again.
Talking mad shit to me too.
Yeah. And then that fucking press conference that he gave, where he was, talking about his relationship with the GM. I'm like, that motherfucker is making me like him, and I hate him even more now.
Exactly.
Now I'll never like him ever. Fuck him, because he made me kind of like him.
Yeah. Well,
that's even worse.
Here's how I look at the rivalry. I hate this Vikings. That's my hate team, right?
Right.
And it's not like a real pure hate, but that's the only place I was flying through Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Yeah.
And I had some Packer shit on. This was when I was in the Army and traveling. I went to a bar for beer, and dude's like, I'm not serving you. Minneapolis.
I actually wouldn't serve you
just because you were wearing Packers. As much as I respect you for that, you're an asshole. He's like, you can go down to the other bar. I'm like,
oh. If that guy is ever watching this, cheers.
But
fuck that guy.
I mean, what fun would football be if you didn't have a nemesis? Enemies.
Any sports. The rivalry really makes it. I mean, it's like the Michigan Ohio State. It's
I like talking shit with Smitty.
Yeah. It's the Red Sox Yankees, right? I mean, it's like you can find that you almost find common ground and just hating each other. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like I hate you. Now we have something in common because you hate me too, and that's good. Now we're
but the respect is like, holy fuck, you're a real fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like there's fans, quote, that will talk shit, but they really don't have any fucking idea what they're talking about. I'm not the most educated football fan, but I watch enough fucking football, and I have throughout my life, where I can recognize the people that are great. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I can recognize that Aaron Rodgers is one of the best fucking quarterbacks I've ever seen in my life, and it makes me want to choke him.
What about fucking Lions linebacker 54, man?
Huh? Oh, Spielman is my that motherfucker.
What a class act of a athlete.
I should go get my Spielman jersey on and come upstairs, put it on. It'll take 2 minutes. I'll start wearing my fucking Spielman jersey. Which, by the way, my story about that Spielman jersey is that I had it with me, and I was at training camp. This was 1995, the season before Spielman retired. Maybe 94 season. Could have been 93 too. Anyway. At fucking training camp, they're all walking off the fucking field, signing autographs, and I had all my shit, and Spielman walked by, and I said, and he just kept walking. Never signed it because I just fucking pussed
'Cause
out,
all you could do is just
bitched out,
stare.
and fucking stared like an asshole.
So
That happens.
y'all make football season fun for me. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if I love going to Green Bay for games because it's like, holy shit, this is I'm home. I feel like
You're a part owner.
everyone looks like me. You know what I
You're,
mean?
My buddy,
you're a part owner
Yeah.
owner in the team, right?
Yeah, I do have
you,
stock.
you have stock.
my
Yeah.
buddy is works for radio, and
With an R?
he works for the mothership station for the Green Bay Packers, WIXX in Green Bay, and he actually got to do the PA during the preseason. He filled in for the regular PA guy, so he did the PA for the whole fucking Packers game. It was preseason,
Badass.
but like I saw a video of it, and and he's a Lions fan at heart too. Like, to me, he's my mole. He's our mole on the
Right.
inside. You know what I mean? But I was like, that was the coolest fucking thing. Like loyalties aside, that was one of the coolest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. He got to
Yeah.
be PA for the Packers.
Hey, did you know? Here's a fun fact for Traverse City, and a point of pride. Our Coast Guard does most of the flyovers for games at Green Bay.
Oh, really?
Traverse City, yeah,
Did not know that.
that's our Coast Guard, man. Majority of
We're
the games.
probably the closest one, right? I mean,
Why do you got to try to make me talk shit about the Coast Guard?
Well, why would you?
Because anybody that supports the fucking Packers can fuck off. All right, you fucking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now you hate the Coasties local even worse.
yeah.
Well, you could give
See,
them.
that's what how.
Why don't
that's
you
how-
give them like a bag of dog shit
that's
to
how,
drop on the field when they're
There you
going
go.
over
That's
it?
how Packers fan make it sound that I just automatically hate the Coasties because
That is a good idea. Find a non-Packers fan
Insider,
in the Coast Guard and have them drop a bag of dog shit on the field when they fly over.
That'd be funny.
I hope they lose so many games this year.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't know. Randall Cobb, I'm happy about that.
Speaking of losing games, though,
But you
Smitty
can't-
still
Lions
owes
are
me
good.
$20.
really?
Oh yeah,
I never got.
Yeah,
I
no,
never got my
do-
$20.
I do owe you $20.
And we have video. We have a video of that. We had a $20. Is this
Is
gonna
that
happen?
from like? Was I around then?
No, I don't have 20.
No, that's right. Well, I'll just keep giving you
Did
shit about it.
PayPal,
Yeah.
Venmo?
No, it's on Facebook, and I keep getting the memories every year about
I know,
Smitty.
it's so
They're
stupid.
gonna go. What did you say?
12 wins probably. I'm
12
like, yeah, 12
yeah.
wins, 10 wins, whatever fucking
I'm like-
stupid thing it was. It was
I
just another
laughed.
dumb
And
homer
I'm like,
thing that I do.
bullshit,
Okay.
bullshit. That will never happen.
Detroit, dude. The Ford family needs to sell the team to owner that gives a fuck.
Man,
We're gonna see.
no,
We're gonna
you
see.
guys, you're so wrong. Why do you say those things?
No, I'm,
Because
How is it the owners?
everything starts at the top and then rolls down, man.
Yeah, you know who they hired? You know who the owners hired? Chris Spielman to be the fucking man in charge, and he hired Dan Campbell, who's
who's-
the head coach that's going to save everything.
who's managing. That's the
We
problem
don't
with
have-
corporate mind.
now
They
it's gotta
hire
be-
people to do shit.
Well, you
Yeah.
have to hire people that know
If
football.
I own a team,
you
I don't.
got to hire people
don't-
that
You
know
do own a
football.
team. You own
if
stock
I,
in a team.
Okay, I love linebacker 52. Right?
54 is
Predator.
his fucking number.
No, I, my blonde-haired boy, man.
That fucking
Clay
guy,
Matthews.
Bam, whatever the fuck his name is.
Clay
Yeah,
Matthews.
Bam Bam.
Fuck that guy anyway.
I got an autographed helmet from him for my 40th
You know what?
birthday.
He might as well be a fucking professional wrestler. That's what he looks like, a professional wrestler.
Yeah.
Probably could be.
The
But
Predator. So, but I did have a point here.
yeah, we're talking about corporate.
Yeah. So even if a pure Packer, like, oh, I want Brett Favre. Okay, with Brett Favre in charge, he's fine. Man, you need to fucking make sure your guy in charge is being the guy in charge to how you want him to be in charge. I mean, you got to have that ownership vision, and it's got to be passed downhill. You have to be the example of your SOPs and standards, everything. It's got to start at the top. It's got to.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's
They're
what they're
not
doing.
They're
How the
not,
fuck do you know?
because
They just
teams-
started. They have a brand new thing
any
happening.
businesses, teams, anyone that runs really great like that and very open and transparent and synergized,
Look,
dude, they fucking
Yeah.
dominate.
Well,
you
here,
fucking Packer. You have what's the mustard? It's the baby poop color, whatever the fuck that is. Blinders on. You have the fucking baby poop blinders on right now.
Mustard poopter.
Mustard poops. You have the mustard poop blinders on.
No,
Fucking
honestly,
stop
what you need is you need some rebels. You need some people that are going to say, fuck you, fuck the owners. I'm going to do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
And you get one chance at it when you do that. And then, but you got to make it
If
work.
you don't win right away in football, you're
Well,
gone.
that's my point. That's Tom Brady. I mean, that was the moment.
Lions have squandered talent, except for the 50s. Now, my grandpa
In the
would
50s, except in the 50s. Why even
Listen,
bring that up?
because it's
Oh
in my
yeah, I
life,
remember in 1902 the rugby team, and
because it's all about my
Fucking shit.
family.
Yeah.
How long this football team has been in my family. I mean, literally
Well, the Lions or the Packers?
the Packers.
All right.
But I'm talking about NFC North shit, the
Right.
real stuff.
Right.
And so
the NFC Central.
my grandpa told
You
me
know,
him
the
and his
Norris
families
division.
stopped going down to Detroit for Packer games in the 50s because the Lions were whooping. I mean, they were world champs, I think, a couple times in the 50s. The Lions don't have a Super Bowl, but they have world championships.
Right. Yeah.
So it was just before Super Bowl. They just don't have a Super Bowl.
Right.
One
day.
a struggle between them and the Cleveland Browns for the worst sports franchise in football ever.
What's worse?
History.
Dedicated fans? Fuck that. I think, I
Dedicated
really
fans,
respect Detroit for that. And I really love the Cleveland Browns because of their fan base.
Yeah. Well,
I
Cleveland.
do.
Yeah.
They're
I
old
know
school,
I'm
but-
indifferent on the Cleveland Browns, but I will say that I hate them now that Baker Mayfield is there and good, and he looks like has the most punchable fucking face of all time, Baker Mayfield. And I fucking hate the idea of the Browns being better before the Lions, and I will admit that is 100% jealousy driven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
Well,
know?
I did read one of those stupid things on Facebook where it's like worst thing you've ever stepped in or on worst thing you ever stepped on with bare feet. And then one of my friends posted Ohio.
Oh,
That's
funny.
a pretty good
Zing.
response.
I was
like,
the first thing that came to my mind was goose poop.
yeah, something like that. But no, Ohio.
I remember I was in basic training and there was a dude from Ohio and I was talking shit about Ohio. And he's so mad. He was ready to fucking fight me over talking shit about Ohio. It
Yeah,
was so I was just like,
sounds
man,
like
you can't
someone
even
from Ohio.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, Ohio.
where do you go
was-
when you don't grow? Who knows? Because you're stumped ass drinking coffee, bitch, at 3 years old. What's up?
That was amazing. You guys need a
Best song of all time right there.
Man,
Yeah,
someone's
right
gonna
there.
steal that. So hopefully, everyone
Should we
steals
hit that bong again?
I was just gonna
Yeah.
say, I think it's definitely a time,
All right.
a
Okay,
bong
now
hit time.
remember.
This is attempt 2.
Now
Three.
remember,
This is
keep-
three.
Well,
Fire
I mean,
on it. Don't stop.
technically 2.
Don't
All right.
stop the heat. Keep that fire on it, right?
Okay.
Because you also get to inhale butane, which is awesome.
That
So-
sounds safe.
Keep that hit. Keep that
Keep-
fucking
keep
heat
it.
on it, and then
When you're
gonna
done,
finish your whole hit with the pull.
Narrate
I mean,
it and talk me
and
through it.
suck
Tell
it
me
all
when to
up.
pull.
All
Tell
right.
me when to pull out, and
Yeah,
tell
there
me
you go.
when to
All right.
swallow and all that shit.
All right.
You gotta fucking. I need you to talk rough and
Keep
need
it.
you to have rough
Keep it in.
instruction.
keep it in. Keep it in.
All right, here we go.
All right.
The penis.
Yeah, that's a
No
nice
laughing.
Yeah.
No laughing.
Don't.
Smell. Oh no, I'm not gonna touch you.
All right, here we go.
Flame on. Suck hard, baby. Come on.
Keep it on,
Flame
keep it
hard,
on.
Flame hard. Flame hard.
Keep it on.
Now pull. Suck it clean. Suck it clean. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I think I think you're gonna. That one's gonna do better.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's so good.
Isn't that good?
It's so smooth.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even really hit it that hard. I don't think.
Oh shit! Hang on. We're gonna get this thing doing it for you, okay? And I should have ground it. I really should have.
It's all right. It's
No,
all right.
no,
It's. I need.
bigger air. More air gets.
Right. Yeah.
What'll happen is when nobody's here, I'll hit it. I'll grind up some shit
It'll be.
and I'll
you'll
hit it super hard and
fucking
I'll be
perfect.
out like a fucking light
Yeah.
upstairs.
Yeah.
It needs more water. I feel like because it is leaking.
No,
No, I think.
it's working. No, it's the bud. I should have
Is it the
ground
bud?
it. Yeah.
Okay.
There's
That'll be
just-
good for round
But
2.
I'm,
Next
I'm-
one.
no, I'm packing it in there so that it gets a good seal. And actually, I bought this separate, this little stem. So that's like not a pure seal right now. Because the one that came with this piece of shit was like this little and I'm like, you gotta put
You got
some
your
weed
own.
in
You
there.
got yeah.
So we are compromising and making it work.
Well, it still hit pretty good. Paint. It still hit pretty goddamn good. The last go round.
Okay. So just keep the heat on.
Okay.
Clean that bitch.
Clean that bitch. Okay. All right, here we go.
Oh, there we go. That was some good sound effects right there.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't hit it
Uh-oh.
really at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Guys, we are having
technical
difficulties on the bong.
The bong dick.
The bong dick is not.
You know what? I think you're getting robbed.
There is it.
And our viewers are getting
What?
robbed.
No, there's nobody. Everybody's. I bet there's 2 people watching right now.
The viewers are getting robbed.
The 2 people that are watching are having a great time. I will 100%.
Well, thank you two for watching.
Which, by the way, how did you like that? The clip that I posted from the last podcast of you being super awkward down here.
Left alone.
Yeah,
and I showed Amanda that, and she died. Yeah. What?
What do you need?
Just empty that out for me somehow. And I found
there's a trash on the other side of the desk over there. There you go, right there.
You're gonna need to spin it out. But
hold on. You know what? No, I got it. I got it.
I think I'm gonna fix our issues.
It's a Thursday Night Live. What the hell? Everything podcast.
This is what happens, guys, when it's live. We don't have time.
We don't have time to edit for y'all.
I don't want to edit. I love doing this podcast with you guys. This is super live and candid and like high as fuck and having a good time.
You guys, this is the best thing for a wine opener.
This
is what you use wine opener for right here.
People can be our buddies and hang out with us.
That's right.
Because this is what we do.
This is pretty much what we do.
Yeah.
I don't really shoot the shit and smoke weed with you guys near enough anymore. I will say.
No.
Sucks.
No, I don't either. That's why I love it.
Now I'm all parachuting with.
Well, that's Sleder had said when before you got here, Josh. He had said, he said if we if this is the way we have to do this, if this is the way we have to hang out doing the podcast, I'm like, well, this doesn't necessarily have to be the way we hang out, but it's a cool fucking way to do it.
I'll fucking do it. Whatever we got to do.
Yeah. Dude, I'll wear superhero suits. I'll order plasma Janin twice.
Plasma.
Yeah. Only twice though, because seriously, Jason, you got to still have your pride.
Yes.
If you order more than twice, I
feel like I've lost your conversation.
You don't have to lose.
Don't worry about it, Smitty.
Yeah, don't worry about it, buddy.
All I'm saying,
just sit back.
Just sit back.
Sit back.
All I'm saying is that don't do more than twice, Jason. You're worth more than that.
Don't do what more than twice?
Order plasma Janin.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
What am I doing? What's going on?
Well, what happens is you go online, go to plasmajamming.com.
Plasma Jam.
Plasmajamming.
But if most people don't order it at all.
No.
But that's why
not even one.
That's why when he said you do it twice, I was like, man, that's makes a good friend. But if you do it 3 times, I've lost all respect for you. Twice, I'm like, you are an amazing.
I feel
friend.
like you guys are totally fucking with me. I feel like whatever you're saying is made up.
Oh, that looked good.
Seems like it worked, right?
Plasma jamming.
Fucking kill it. What? Plasma jamming.
Plasma jamming.
That's what it's supposed to look like.
Like that.
It's only going to get worse from here, you guys.
All right, here we go.
It's only going to get worse.
We got this.
I want a straight answer right now. Plasma jamming. That's not real.
Like a linear answer or multi-dimensional?
Yeah, multi-dimensional answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to hit that really hard first, though, because you can't even conceive of the conception.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Get it pulling hard, man. Get it going. Pull.
Yep.
Yep.
You got that? Oh, yeah. I see it coming right out of your nostril there.
Levi's upstairs.
Oh yeah. No orcs. That's good.
See?
Don't do the yort.
Okay.
Okay.
No, are you,
No, but we just did a.
are you getting paranoid?
No.
Because like you were laughing last time.
Dude, it was funny.
Oh,
It
you're
was
so
funny.
funny.
I'm just saying. I showed him the ort, and
Make
I
me-
think he got mad when he saw it. He didn't hear it,
But he got mad when he
he's
saw
like,
it.
he's like, did you really fucking? He was mad at me.
You hurt his feelings. Like you would do that,
Yeah, but I had to be like, dude, it was an accident.
dude. This is show business.
It was an I know. Yeah,
I mean,
this is why
what are
it's
you gonna
okay to
do?
be loud a little bit.
Dude, I wouldn't normally like, jab to nab, snab to nab, dab.
No, I know. It's all in good fun. It's all it's all for entertainment value, even though
Oh, that. Look at that.
You gotta hit it like a jet engine, motherfucker.
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's a good one.
But even if we had a good quality one, that'd help.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
like the dick, dude. The vagina. dick.
The vagina dick. It's the
Honestly,
vagina
that's
dick.
if I can just isolate that clip. I just like dick.
I just like dick, and it's not in a literal sense. It's in a just kid.
Is that hittable again? Should I hit that again or no?
Yeah. Well, fuck. Hang on.
Hold on.
Oh no, I wasn't. I just didn't know if we were still hitting it. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
we should. We should treat it appropriately.
Well,
finish
shout
what we
out
started.
shout out to Allie, my barber at Jude's Barbershop, but she has been waiting for this podcast as with as much anticipation as
Oh,
I
really?
have.
Is she
So it's-
watching?
I don't know.
All right.
Probably not. Probably not. I didn't send her a link. I told her I would send her a link when it was done.
That's a touch screen. Keep touching it.
Hey, man.
Keep.
Can't
Yeah.
we talk to Vince Vaughn on this thing?
See if anybody's watching this goddamn thing.
Hey, Vince. Oh,
We got a few people watching.
Oh, Heidi Joe.
we got Vince. Hey,
Heidi Joe. She made me feel so much better last time.
Vince.
Yeah.
Remember when I was all awkward by myself?
Yep. And then Kim is a new patron
Heidi
to
Joe.
the Patreon page. So
She's
Kim
a
is
Patreon
watching.
at
Hi,
Apes.
Kim.
she's a Patreon at Papes.
And she Jude's.
What?
No, Allie.
Oh,
my
that's
barber
Allie.
at Jude's Barbershop. She's been waiting for this podcast as much as I have been.
What,
Okay.
You've been cutting your hair?
I need to get my hair cut.
No. You told me you're gonna grow it as long.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I
as-
can't do what you do.
Yeah,
I can't do what you, dude. My hair gets long.
No,
It's like poof.
I
like
heard-
Bob
that.
Ross.
I
Yes.
heard
I don't
he
want
wanted
that
to
in my
grow it
life.
out like.
we need more. Of that.
I
I
heard
don't
he.
want that in my
I
life.
swear to God. And then you can wear some big pimping glasses.
Yeah.
I
And
don't,
you will own that shit.
I don't like it.
Last time I heard, he wanted to
Too
look at.
poofy.
Okay.
He wanted to look like Aaron Rodgers.
Remember, aggressiveness is key. Okay. Come on, there, buddy.
Honestly, here's
Aggressiveness.
Like
what's
a-
fucked up. This is what's fucked up
Like
here.
a jet fucking engine.
What's that song from Faith No More? Be
Oh.
Aggressive. Now, the song Be Aggressive from Faith No More is literally, it's written by the keyboardist Roddy Bottom,
Mhm.
who is gay, and this song is about gay sex. Be aggressive.
And how
that
appropriate-
AGG.
Yeah.
And how appropriate his last name's Bottom.
it's in my head.
Yep.
Be aggressive.
You know what I
be
mean?
Aggressive. Huh?
I said how appropriate his last name's Bottom.
I think it's made up.
Oh,
But it
okay.
might not be. I don't
With
know.
false letters.
Yeah.
Get it. Power.
Jet
Power.
engine.
Come on. Finish.
Hold on,
No.
oh,
No. Get it.
Get it.
Good job. Good job. You didn't do too bad.
You got it.
I have a feeling it's going to go way downhill from here on out.
You think so?
Yep.
What are you, Clint Eastwood now?
Hey, Smitty, you remember that time that Jason gave you that chocolate?
I think it's gonna go way down.
I think it was right when you started back at the. It was your first day back at the radio station,
Smitty, I can't believe we're experiencing this together.
and the night before, Jason gave you that chocolate, and you were still high the next morning. So,
that was.
am I
right
allowed
when
to say
was
this
doing
on
the
this
mo-
podcast?
Right when I was
So you were
starting the
still
morning
high?
show, you gave me this chocolate. You're like, how strong is this? Oh, I was hosting fucking trivia. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah,
And you're like, oh, I'm gonna give you this fucking chocolate. I got a fucking show in the morning. You're fine. It's not that.
it's
strong.
not that strong.
Dude, I was so fucked. When I woke up at 5 o'clock, I was still fucking high, and I was fucked through half of that morning show.
Yeah, Jason looked at me and goes, "I told him it wasn't that strong."
Man, half of that morning show. And the whole time I was like, that fucking Sleder.
I was on the show that morning,
Well-
remember? And I got there and you were smoking a cigarette and you're like, dude, I'm still fucking high. Fuck Jason.
He had to
Fuck
get up
Jason.
at fucking like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Something stupid.
Yeah.
And what? They gave you 2 hours. You were probably peaking by the time you were starting.
Oh, dude, yeah, it was fucky, man.
It was good.
It was fucky. Which,
yeah.
by the way,
I bet it was
what's
a
the
good
date
broadcast.
today? What is the date today?
The second.
The second. I am almost. What's the month? It's September, October. I
September.
am almost 10 months without cigarettes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Good for
job,
you.
man.
10 months.
I'm
I
trying
am feeling the
desperately.
greatest I've ever felt in my life.
I really am. You know, I mean, it's so fucking hard.
Yeah.
And people know that. It's like, it's the most cliche thing you can ever say. But
Have you
It's-
quit yet?
it's, it's,
Do you want to quit?
You
yes.
quit once, haven't you?
I have.
Dude,
for
listen
you
to
quit
me. Listen,
before.
listen to me. Seriously.
You just have to want to more than
Yeah,
Listen,
you did
anything
quit
else.
one time.
I read the book. It's called this is no bullshit. It's called The Easy Way to Stop Smoking. It's by Alan Carr. Now, the history with this book and people quitting is phenomenal. That I've talked to, that I've read about. It was recommended to me by a friend. This is back in 2014. It encourages you to smoke while you read it. And it essentially just changes the way your brain, the way you think about nicotine addiction.
changes your mindset.
The essentially
But that's not a bad
the,
thing. Paradigm
essentially
shift.
the tobacco companies are telling you that it's more addictive than it is. You know what I mean? They're saying, oh, it's super hard to quit. It gets beat into your head like that.
It's suggestive.
It's suggestive. The actual nicotine withdrawal symptoms are like way less severe. It's like anywhere from like 2 weeks it's out of your system, first of all. But you don't have a cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
About an hour later, you want one.
Mm-hmm.
That is because it's your body telling you you need a cigarette. But those
It's habit.
cravings are similar to like being hangry.
Want
You
a
know
chocolate.
what I mean? Having
Well-
anxiety from being hungry. So it mimics those symptoms. That's why you think you need a fucking cigarette. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I quit for months. My buddy Tim read it. He quit. I've given it to 5 people. 4 of those people have quit. And I just quit again based on those same teachings that book
Principles
gives you.
and
Dude,
okay.
it's legit
I
as fuck.
think the biggest thing is you gotta want to. You gotta really
I know
want
for
to.
me
I
it's
mean,
a mental
that's-
game because
yeah.
I did it before, and honestly, it was moving out to Colorado, and I was smoking at that time, and I don't even think I was 30 yet, but moved out there, and I was because I was a habitual chewer from the time I was like 14 as well. You know, working in the cherry orchard, you chew because it gave you a buzz.
Yeah, it's like,
Anyways.
dude, I never. Go ahead.
You know, I was smoking then because, you know, I'd already chewed for so long that chew hurt my mouth. And so smoking, moved out to Colorado, moved mine and Carmen, we're just newlyweds, moving 3 fucking stories up in an apartment in elevation, you know, and I'm like,
in
I remember
in
being an
Colorado.
athlete, you know, and doing shit like that. And so yeah, I gotta change this. So mentally at that point, I was good. And like even the next week we went up to Black Hawk in the casinos was because I knew in my head, I was like, yeah, I don't
Yeah,
fuck
you want
that
to.
bad lung feeling.
Yep.
Well, you know, mentally, I'm still trying to get back to that point. Like now I'm older, I'm kind of like, fuck it.
Right.
I mean, really, I'm
But
a
it's
little more
just like,
jaded.
honestly, how many years is it between it? How many years ago did you quit? Or are you referring to right now?
It was 6 years. So when I moved back to Michigan, I started up
And you're
again.
how old now?
It's fucking Michigan. That's what makes you want to
How old
smoke.
are you now?
22
Yeah.
and a half. 47.
Are you older than me?
I'm 47. I'll be 48 in November.
Okay. All I could just say is this, like, dude, I'm almost 46 now, and I almost feel better than when I was in the army. And I'm not as strong as I was then, but like just from a lung and like duration standpoint, dude, I used to get so winded and just want to quit all the time. And it was basically because I was a fucking heavy smoker that whole time.
Yep.
Even when I was in shape, I was a heavy smoker. But just being able to fucking now just go and like my body craves that fucking
Well, it makes a
workout now,
difference.
dude.
The nicotine squeezes your. It's bad. I mean, it's just cursing it. I mean, we don't need to go on and on about that, but quite honestly, it is a bitch. That's all I can say. And whatever, wah. I'm not going to rely on anything but my own mental fortitude, and I'm right there. And
I would say that check that book out though. It's fucking legit, dude.
I will.
It's
sure.
a real like.
Thank
it's
you.
one of those things that's for people that want to quit,
Mm-hmm.
and it sounded like bullshit up until I read it, and it was fucking legit. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's fucking. I would recommend it to anybody. They do one as well for people that, and I've heard it is effective for people that want to quit drinking too. It's a similar mindset, you know.
See, I don't want to quit drinking.
No, I like beer too much, man.
No.
I mean, that's the thing. It's
like that. I'm like, I can't quit drinking. I'm going to fucking Ireland in 5 years.
Yeah,
doing a pub,
gotta,
history of Ireland
Dude,
pub podcast.
We're gonna make this a production.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Look, you fucking here's his thing. Okay, well, you beat my U.S. team, and when I go to Ireland, you guys just do all the work,
dude. I know
There you
three.
go.
I know 3 people in Guam that can submarine us to Ireland.
No, I'm out. No, fuck that. I got seasick.
Dude.
I got seasick.
It's
a couple
a
weeks ago. I'm not
14
even
million
going-
square foot alien vessel.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Dude, you will float to work.
Yeah.
Which will be the
I guess if you're in a
Club shit.
submarine, you're not getting the waves, right?
No, you're
if
going
you're in the
No,
water,
dude.
you're not getting the waves.
dude.
Necessarily.
This is what you hear in the
This-
background, and that's your virtual cybergenic partner.
Pigeon. That's your
Your cybergenic pigeon.
yeah.
Advice pigeon.
Yeah, vice pigeon. That's the answer you get to every question.
Your virtual
But it makes you-
cybergenic advice pigeon.
Uh-huh.
This is the most
true.
unrecognizable hullabaloo conversation I could
Speaking of
possibly imagine at this point. Really,
that's so. Let me give you a story about Sled Dog. I brought him to Ludington. We were going on a weekend camping trip with Right Brain employees, and I took him to Starving Artist, which is the brewery my brother owns.
Mm.
And we were having a conversation much like this right here. And all of us
what,
are right.
what a really super high conversation.
No,
Well, yeah.
it's kind of deep and
It was
meaningful.
yeah. And it,
Sure.
It involved
I
love
mean,
and
that's
relationships.
sure. Yeah.
it was definitely some hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo.
And so the people from Right Brain were all involved in Jason's very random comments. And my brother looks at me, he goes, "Am I missing something?" And I'm like, Nope, you're not missing anything. That's just total random shit that's spewing out of mouths.
Yeah,
and it's funny.
And
Well, I mean, to some people might think it's
when
like,
I
look at
watch
us and be
these
like, "Are you
things
fucking
in the
kidding me?"
moment, when I'm really high on a podcast, in the moment, I'm like, none of this makes any sense. People are fucking turning this off. But when I go back and listen to it sober, I'm like, oh, it's just fun fucking conversation, man. It's like you're in the moment. You're like, oh my god, this is sucky. Yeah, what? It's high. Oh my god. But from
This-
another perspective,
No,
it's
see,
not-
here's
This
Sled
is
Dog doesn't need to be high to be
this
incoherent. Like,
No,
no, it's
or,
fucking-
or make sense.
I can
Just
be
see, you can
incoherent
bring,
on purpose.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can bring him in totally sober, and he's gonna say something that
Yep.
doesn't make any fucking sense, and you just have to say, "All right."
And that's the thing. I've told him this, and I worried about like really offending you once, and I was the way I said it. I thought it was a dick comment, and I was just like, I'm like, I think I told you that everything you say is bullshit, but I didn't want you to think that I meant like in a fucking bad way. I think you bullshit a lot, and sometimes you don't know. Like it's hard to pick out which is untrue
What's real?
Uh-huh.
and what's real, and what's not. So you're like, God, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit and which is not.
That's what
Yeah,
I
I
prefer.
already
I'm
know.
so confused sometimes.
Yeah.
So you got to look at his left eye. That gives it away.
You really do got a fucking master
Yeah.
poker face. Like it is really a shitty fucking poker
His left
face.
eye,
but-
his left eye and his right
Yeah.
nostril.
I mean,
if you
just-
watch those, you can understand.
What-
Then you know it's
You know,
bullshitting.
just with the world around me and life in general, I think it's fun to be I like toys. I like Transformers. So if
Yeah, because you're
everything's fun to
toying
play
with my mind.
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So I mean, my close circle of family knows I'm a genuine motherfucker. But otherwise, I mean, if you're outside of that, they'll never know if I'm really fucking with them or not. Just it's fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's the Transformer in you.
just the
No, it's good.
cliché of
It's fucking brilliant.
mundane
Yeah.
shit out there. I like to fuck with it.
I love
you
that.
know,
I love
Yeah.
that you're fucking with people. I love that you fuck with people. It is one of my favorite things. And just trying to, I just like
But I'll
keep it
take
up.
my
I like
shirt
trying
off
to
my
keep
back
up to your level.
for you.
Huh?
I'll take my shirt off my back for anybody.
Yep.
But and I love doing good things and charities, and that's all very, very awesome. But I think so many people take life in general so serious. What they don't understand is this is just this little blip that's hardly even measurable in the spans of time in general. You're giving just this a little too much credit. Enjoy everything you fucking can in it, but if you're wasting your time on petty shit, you're not gonna get the experience our life is supposed to be.
No, yeah.
I
You know
agree.
what I mean?
Jason, we got to watch this back. You write that down. You can give that speech at my wedding. I think that's.
I mean, no.
No,
Honestly,
I'm
it's
serious,
the most dudest shit of all time. That
Yeah.
should be in the vows.
It
Right.
should be.
Right.
Like that's.
But honestly, man, I mean,
That's the way I'm
love
trying to
my
live my life,
friends. I mean,
man.
I do. I and my family love
Yeah,
my wife
That's
and
the
my
time you got.
dogs.
That's it.
I love the music I write. I write the music I write for the people I love, and I pretty much generally love most everybody. I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, there's a very short list of people that have a actual bridge burn with me. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
which is less than 5 fingers. And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finger death punch.
mhm.
Look at that.
Bort. Oops.
Oh,
Eli, I'm sorry.
I don't know why that came over
Alice.
me. I don't know why
Alice,
that came over
Eli,
me.
Alice or Eli.
Jeebsnemans.
I think it's Levi,
But no, yeah.
but you were pretty.
That was a
close.
very quiet ort, though.
Yeah. It's very subtle.
Yeah.
So, Smitty, I got an idea. You know how we get pretty deep, and this is an adult conversation. Really adults.
Yeah.
We use adult language. We talk. We might say the fuck word a couple times.
The beauty for one moment, and then you get to your point. The freedom and beauty of the idea that I finally can say what I want
Yeah.
without worrying about a job or worrying about like what other people think is so goddamn liberating.
Oh, I can imagine
That I just fucking love the idea that we can just come down here and say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
And that's the podcast.
One in there we get a couple of fuck words in there. So it was
It's
a good
PC.
example.
Everything's PC in this bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My point is, I think you should have a weekly podcast for kids,
Mhm.
Huh?
Just for kids.
just for kids. I think it's
Like I mean
kid
I think
time
in a
with
very
Smitty.
wrong way.
Yeah. Well,
Just to make it
but
like,
right.
like we'll
don't
call
want
it
the
bags
co- I
of
don't
dead
want-
kittens.
I don't want the police showing up at my house.
No, there's
No.
we'll do this in a different time zone.
Mhm. No, but but no, Smitty with kids. Maybe we call it Smitty with kids.
And I didn't know you were going
Can
to
we-
come into
can-
this podcast
can we
with the
do
worst
marionette
idea
kids?
of all time.
No, you and I can do like marionette kids.
Yeah.
How do you how do you
Dude,
suggest
we got
it?
a great idea. It's story time.
Dad.
It's story time.
Do you make him live running straight? I have to pee pee. I have to make pee pee.
And then you're like,
Yeah.
son, you know how to take care of your pee-pee.
Then we can see what Smitty would be like as a father.
You guys are
This is
literally having the
amazing.
worst ideas
I
of all
think, I
time.
think that's amazing.
I don't know. You can take a
Just
vote.
Popped in.
Why the fuck would I do
Let's
that?
ask our
Like,
two,
what is- so-
two
Hey,
listeners.
Yeah, let's.
Hey,
Like at this, no, because now, motherfucker, we gotta brainstorm about this fucking idea. Don't just say something, expect me to think it's a good idea, and then not try to navigate it into
Well,
a
no,
good idea.
we already did. I thought the marionette thing.
Mhm. Your
I mean,
kids.
How are we gonna do
Your
that?
kids.
Look,
We got it.
we
Me,
can
Jason,
make a little stage, right? And we
Am I gonna do the voice? Are you gonna
No,
do
no,
voices?
you're-
Am I gonna have puppets?
Well,
What the
you're-
fuck
you're-
is
We're
going
gonna
on?
play you,
You play. You're Smitty. You just do.
Yeah.
We're gonna be the kids with the marionette,
but play Smitty in a different,
No,
but as
different
as
dimension.
as Smitty with kids.
yeah,
no,
Smitty with
whatever.
kids.
No.
We'll be your kids, and you.
It's like, listen,
Stop it.
Smitty with kids. You know what I mean? Hey,
If, you do-
kids.
if we do, if this
Again.
happens, we need to take that sound bite,
Again,
and that needs to be the intro.
One more time.
Smitty with kids.
Yay!
again, I don't want the police showing up at my house.
Well, that's why we make it very obvious.
Well, they
that they're
can
not
be
real
free
kids.
basing and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, you could be making bacon and pancakes and teaching good lessons to people. Like don't
You're
burn your
not
fucking
even
bacon.
How did you have that terrible idea?
I have no idea. I have no idea how I had that brilliant idea. But I'm just
Dude,
trying to help you
I'm
out.
telling you, we're gonna take this all the way to the scripture writers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I know where they're located, longitude and latitude wise.
You know what I did do once though? I did a audio book for my nephew. It was like a Christmas present where I did an audio production of Green Eggs and Ham. Like a read along while the audio's going. You remember those when you were a kid?
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
are like
yeah.
my favorite things when I was a kid.
That's awesome.
That's why I like do Smithhole Cinemas and all that shit. You know what I mean? Because I fucking love doing those audio productions. I think they're the funnest goddamn thing in the world.
Just saying.
Badassery.
See?
No, but so
basically
I that's my
basically
I
you're
like to
telling
do
me
some
my,
kind of
my
kid-
idea is a good idea. Is what you're saying.
yeah. Well,
Basically, I think
look,
that's what I'm hearing.
sometimes you know you got to find
do,
some kind
Smitty
of
with
positivity in that.
Yay! It's done.
What are we?
What's happening?
Honestly,
We can do
you
that.
are you from Northern Michigan? I can't remember.
I am. I was born at Munson Hospital here in Traverse
There you go.
City.
So you would remember when did you move? You were so you went to the Army and then you went to Colorado after the Army. Is that kind of right?
After
Did you
high
live here
school-
your whole life?
Yeah, well,
pretty much
no,
until you went to
yeah,
Colorado?
Yeah, so essentially,
So the question is, we're locally here in Traverse City, Michigan.
Yeah.
Do you remember Deputy Don?
yeah,
that
I was on a
fucking
show.
show?
I was.
Were you
on it,
really?
Yeah.
Dude, I was talking about this with somebody, and Count Zapula was Deputy Don. His name was
Mhm.
Don something or other. We could look it up, but we're live on a
My
podcast.
stepdad was really good friends with him in his
It was like a fucking. It was like a what's that kid show in the 50s? Fucking Buddy.
Buddy the Boner Shower.
Bozo the Clown morning
Yeah,
show.
Yeah, that was
or,
a different show. Jason.
yeah. But you
Yeah,
know what I'm talking
that-
about. It was one of
that
those
wasn't
kid shows.
syndicated.
It was syndicated.
It
Could you
was
imagine-
syndicated.
Could you imagine there's no shows like that anymore. Like
No.
locally, like
No, you're right.
Like kid shows like that. There's no shows locally, and it would be fucking hilarious if
It
something
needs to be on TikTok now. That's your show. I can only handle 20 seconds.
Yep. Well, that's what most kids can handle.
So, oh, great. What?
We should do Smitty with kids.
Kids.
Yay! And then,
Honestly,
We have a little
did you guys
20
really
second-
just choreograph that? Just
oh
right?
yeah, we had
Do
this
it
already.
again.
Yeah,
Do it again.
hold on, you got to do the first part.
Do, 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 do. Smitty with kids. Yay.
Yay! You got to give a little bit more space. In
Yeah, a
the
little
end.
more
yeah,
space.
a little
Yeah,
space.
you're
Do it one
right.
more time.
Yeah,
do
get-
it. Get it better.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. Smitty with kids.
Yay! Yeah, there we go. We got that. We got it.
It's the worst show of all time.
That was great.
It's the
And
worst
then
show
you
of
got
all time.
then you got 20 seconds. Then you got 20 seconds
Yeah.
because we're on TikTok.
Man.
It just shows some tragedy like spilling milk. And you're like about to be like, Smitty with
Kids,
kids.
yay!
That's
See the kid's
greatest of a fucking idea now. That's
Yeah.
honestly, that's fucking award-winning idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way to go!
I think-
Congratulations! Woo.
Cheers.
I
Yeah.
think we'll get the George Lucas Award.
I think so too.
Yep. For best Smitty with kids.
Out of all the Smitty with
Honestly,
kids, we're the best.
I honestly,
We're the best Smitty with
Hey,
kids.
as for as great as an idea as that was, I don't ever want to hear it again.
Okay, well,
Well, that's
You
impossible
probably
because
will.
you're recording it.
yeah, this is gonna happen. I have a
And
feeling it
people-
might be showing up on Facebook
You know
tomorrow.
what? And this might be a punishment next time. Like you have to listen to that over and over and over and over again for 10 hours.
Yeah.
It's fucking fantastic.
Yay.
This is the logical conclusion to this podcast.
I think so. I think that's a good wrapping up. But I think we got to do one more hit. One more bong hit for Smitty.
Yeah.
I mean,
one more for you. One more for me.
Well, if we're gonna do one more bong hit, should we stick around for another half an hour? Because there could be some really high fucking.
Oh no,
mischief
I
going on.
wish I could, but no, I think we cut it with that, and then we leave it up to the imagination.
Yeah, we
So just know that I was really fucking high.
Yeah. Anything that happens after this last bong hit, you don't want to watch.
Well,
It'll be a lot of.
You're going to have to babysit.
We'll
me when
cut
I
off.
shut this thing off.
We'll cut off the video, but we'll leave the audio on.
Yeah, there you go.
That way you can.
We'll leave him sitting
That
here
way
by
you can
himself.
sue our imaginations legally.
So remember this. We'll close on the bong hit.
That's
All
the
right.
next lawyership I'm doing. I'm going to sue people's imaginations.
Before we close out, remember, hit up the Patreon page, patreon.com/we3Smiths. That's the fundraising for the Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast coming in 2026, where I hike Ireland for a year, and all kinds of extras I'm doing on that stuff, you guys. So
My
and that's
wife and I,
we-
we're going to donate.
We three Smiths, and that's Sled Dog Smith. This is Smitty Smith, and I am, I guess, Josh Smith. I'm not.
Honestly,
I don't have
there
a
you
cool
go.
nickname.
Well, my other brother is
Josh
Josh
Smith.
Smith. So
Thomas
it's a
Thomas Smith.
honorary Smith. Can we just say you're an
We're
honorary
honorary
Smith?
Smiths.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
There you
This is we three. We're like the small Smiths right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
All right.
What are you hitting this bong?
Yeah, let's hit the
Don't
ball.
forget those pages, guys.
Yep.
It's like we three
Um,
Smiths.
Oh, is it ready to go?
Yep.
Okay.
You got to just keep fucking powering through it, bro.
Here we go. And then we got to cut it right at the end.
Boy.
Good night, guys.
It's like a dick. It
We
smells
love
like
you.
a dick. It even feels like a dick.
Yeah, there you go. Yes.
Court alert. Court alert.
I got water in my face.
That was good. That was good.
Smitty is gonna.
He is a pro.
Advance to the next level, and the next time we show a bong, it's not gonna be a beautiful $20.
Do you think we'll do? I think I feel like
We're gonna do a fucking.
I still think we need to make one.
We're gonna do.
honestly, this is kind of like a benchmark in the podcast. So I
Yeah.
feel like we could totally have like bong podcasts or kind of like a tradition. You know what I mean? Where we do it every few months or
Yep.
something, or every once a year or something. You know?
We could do a bong review podcast where we just buy different bongs and
Maybe
review
we
them.
can get some sponsors and we'll try out different bongs.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
And I'll try not to have something going on the
yeah.
next day.
I'm sure
Yeah.
they'll all be like, hey.
Honestly, how many goddamn weed companies could I get on this fucking podcast?
Yeah.
Well,
How many?
Darren
let's find
McCarty,
out.
hit me up.
Challenge 2022, y'all. Fuck milk crates, y'all.
Fucking milk crates. Get the fuck out of
I
here.
know.
all right. Peace out.
Peace.
Hang on. Turn it off.
Get it
motherfucker.
done. Stop that. Stop.